and sit down.
Alright. Today we're doing a little bit different things. Wait, let me get so I'm not so red. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a different thing. As you can see from the title, probably. So, there's this band called Straits. It was very popular in the 80s. I think they started in like late 70s and then they broke up in the late 80s and then they started in the 90s again and then they ended in like the late 90s or somewhere there. Yeah. So their singer Mark Knopfler, I'm not actually sure if that's how you say it, but I'm gonna say it like that. He is actually the best musician ever, and I can prove it. Okay, let's do this. Look, I have this thing open, and I'm just gonna put myself in the corner. Ooh, transition. Well, yeah. So, look at this. Here's Dire Straits band members. Everyone that has ever been here. So, we start with the small one. Or the smaller, neither of these things are small. So, yeah. Eric Clapton, very known guitarist, did the background guitar for Mark Knopfler. That proves how good he was only on the guitar. And this is not, and he sang also, so that just means that he got to be the best. Because look at this, when you go here should be what? It's not? Well, anyway, then we have to take this page. Because look at this. Look at who are here. What? It's not? Well, it should be here. Because here somewhere. Let's see here, if I can find it. I found it yesterday and I thought I had the right one. And obviously not. This is embarrassing. Look. Here, the song, Money for Nothing. That one he had Sting backing his vocals then. And if you have Sting backing your vocals when he is already famous, so he have like nothing to gain for it, really. So how good do you have to be for that? Also, if you listen closely to the Money for Nothing song and Sting's or Police songs, Don't Stand So Close to Me, they go in the same rhythm, like don't stand so close to me. I know I'm not gonna sing here because I can't. So the Money for Nothing goes like I want my I want mine MTV or something like that. Well, so anyway, they go the exact same way. They have the same rhythm, and that's impressive. Although Sting did sing with them in the Money for Nothing track, so in a way it could be like he'd be like, "Hey, take my thing, my rhythm, and I'll be totally fine with it." Also, Bob Dylan. Here it says Bob Dylan. Wait, my picture is in the way apparently. Here, Bob Dylan, who had seen the band play in Los Angeles, was so impressed that he invited Mark Knopfler and the drummer Pete Whiters to play on his next album. So, imagine how good you gotta be for Bob Dylan to invite you to play for your his next album, and you have Eric Clapton as your background guitar, and you have Sting doing your backing vocals, not your main vocals. This is insane. Like, how good is this guy really? Like, for real, this guy is like the best musician ever. Anyway, that's with that. I figured let's look in the history of Mark Knopfler if we can find something that tells us why he is the best musician ever. Okay, so first, here is that his father left Hungary in 1939, 10 years before Mark was born. He graduated and then he was a journalist. That's interesting. A music critic. That's very interesting. That it feels like there's a connection there. Like, don't you think? You criticize music, and then you become the best because you have criticized it for so long and from an objective viewpoint that you learn yourself in the process. I think that's something. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is some big truck doing the reverse sign. The beep, 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 beep. I hope you don't. Well, don't bother if you do. But anyway, let's continue. Oh, he was a part-time English teacher too? This is very interesting. Like, for real. You can certainly realize his great skills in literature in his poetical lyrics. That is true. Like, for real. I'm not saying that Money for Nothing is something like the song, it's not a genius thing, but like Sultans of Swing and even Walk of Life, they're both are like, they're very good. Brother in Arms aren't bad either. Anyway, let's continue. Mark is yeah. Mark is originally left-handed, but he plays guitar by right hand. Yes, I know because I play this way too, and he does it. He told that helped him a lot to bend even two strings together by 2 to 3 semitones. Well, yeah. If you're left-handed, you could have better reach. Yeah. I'm sure that's true. His finger pricking style started to develop on a night when he spent with his friend and found a pretty bad quality acoustic guitar and with thin strings and badly curved neck. Ooh. The only way to make sound enough loud was to use his fingers. Well, that's sad in a way, but like, he is a guitarist genius, so. Mark played 130 plus guitars in his life, but he's not a collector. Like, ooh, that's interesting. Each and every guitars he owns, about 50, have their role, and he used to play them in various songs. Well, that makes sense. I'm not like a huge. I don't know much about guitars. I know how to play one, but I don't know much about them, especially the electric ones. But it feels like they will give some difference. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking here now. I have no clue. His signature clean Strat sound first was appeared on the album Dire Straits in 1978. He played on 1960 Fenders that have very little effects. I'm sure. Rumors say that his main device was a Dan Armstrong orange squeezer. Ooh. I don't know what that is, but it sure sounds exciting. That is a subtle compressor enhancer box, not even a pedal. Okay? I have no clue what we're talking about here, but sure. Later he replaced the Fender guitars by early Scherzer Dream Machine Strats until he got his first custom-built guitar. Ooh, a custom-built. That's interesting. Ooh. Prince in New York. Ruby Benz employed John Suhr that time, who built the first custom guitar by his specs and sketch on the napkin. So like he did a little guitar on a napkin and then someone built it for him. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wish someone would build that to me too. Like I would just sketch a house on a napkin and then someone would build it for me. I know it's not the same, but it's kind of the same. Well, yeah. Where did we? Here. The guitar is fit with the EMG active pickups and a Floyd Rose tremolo bridge. However, Mark has never used the tremolo. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, it's fixed by screws to act like a hardtail bridge. He just preferred the Floyd Rose system because of the unbeatable tuning stability. That's fair enough. There's a 3-signature guitar models dedicated to Mark Knopfler, a Fender Stratocaster Mark Knopfler signature, a Martin 00040S Mark Knopfler, and a Martin HD 40 MK. Okay. Well, that's interesting because when I was at school, we had these and these. And that's interesting because I didn't know. Oh, I wish I did. Shut up, phone.
No contacts for phone were found. Please check and tell me again.
Shut up, Bixby. Shut up.
No contacts for Shut Up were found. Please check and tell me again.
Shut up.
No contacts for Shut Up.
I don't like it when it activates and be like. Well, yeah, let's continue. We have a few points left. He has been awarded the Officer of the Order of British Empire for his musical achievements. Well, that's good, I think. I don't know what this is, but... Well, I would award him whatever if it was my country, because, like, if I could decide, I would 100% give Mark Knopfler the Finnish citizenship if it was my decision to make. But, you know, just because his musical achievements, like, this guy's a genius. Like, if he ever wants to sing with me, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Hit me up if you want to sing with me, Mark Knopfler. I'm not very good at it. But still, if you want to sing with me, let's do it. Mark Knopfler is a collector of classic race cars. Oh, that's interesting. Those looks fine. And also enthusiast race driver. He owns a Maserati. Ooh, a Maserati. Even I know what that is. And the Austin Healey 100 and some more vintage cars. That's very interesting. His name also inspired a scientific name of dinosaur. That's the scientist, isn't it? Dire Straits when he found the fossils, so he called it Masiakasaurus Knuffler. That sounds very Finnish. Masiakasaurus Knuffler. That sounds very Finnish. I wonder if this is a Finnish scientist. It could be. That would be interesting. That would connect the Mark Knopfler and the Finnish thing. Let's say that connects it. It sounds Finnish enough to connect Mark Knopfler and Finnish or Finland. That's the real fame, huh? Yep. And it's a beautiful dinosaur, I think. Now, this is my favorite dinosaur of all time from this point onward. Masiakasaurus Knopfler. Yes, this is my best. One of the songs from Mark's solo album is Boom Like That. Did you know that is actually about how McDonald's franchise was born under the leadership of Ray Kroc? Mark plays an Electro Silverstone 2452 Hornet. That's interesting. Very interesting. Well, I think this is actually it for the video. I'm gonna start edit this together because if you didn't know, I actually I'm gonna just pop my. I did edit this or do this in 2 days, and that's why if something has changed here, it's because of that. I know the lighting's not good, but like, is it any better to get, like, no, it's not. I think this is the best light we get. But anyway, yeah. I'm gonna go edit. We'll do the beat. And I'll see you in the next video. To know when I post my next video. Feel free to comment and give me feedback or suggest a game to play.